This is the story that resides in Moonville Cemetery, about not even 2 miles from the Moonville Tunnel. But this is the story of the ritual that was performed there that night.
Not by us.
Not by us. This is an episode of Real People, Real Ghost Stories. So,
I guess to start it off, that night started out, a couple of friends got together.
Yes.
We went to the Moonville Tunnel and did paranormal investigating. Had normal activity. Nothing out of realm of normal.
And keep in mind, this happened last year.
2021.
Yeah, 2021. We're getting ready to close out 2022. We were with the big man, Jerry.
Yeah. And Mr. Evans was with us, and the gal that he was with.
At the time, yes. And we did about an hour and a half's worth of Moonville Tunnel investigating. And once we were done with that, I said, hey.
There's a cemetery right up here on the hill.
Yeah, a cemetery, not even 2 miles from the tunnel. And they're like, oh my God, yeah, let's go up there. And so, in my Subaru Outback, this is before I lost Subi, we drove up.
Rest in peace, Subi.
We drove up there, and the whole atmosphere changed.
Well, it didn't change right off the bird. We're up there, 15, 20 minutes, and I had the spirit box. And
yeah.
I was walking around different areas trying to get anything.
Yeah.
Mr. Evans and the gal that he was with was over the hill with the dowel rods, Nobody was getting any type of response or anything we'd say was paranormal.
And this was about 10 minutes into us arriving. So we're walking.
And then all of a sudden I'm holding the spirit box and it says danger. One word. I was like, okay, danger, what danger? And then it said lurks. Within seconds of it saying those two words, a car pulled up.
This was a white Crown Victoria, and it was two gentlemen, two women, and the spirit box said one final word before we just shut it off, and it just dissipated. It just completely stayed silent. It said
black magic.
Black magic. And so these four people coming up, the two gentlemen looked like they didn't have a clue what was going on. I'll be dead honest.
Yeah, it looks like they were there for the two gals to have a good time.
Yeah, so these two gals, I was observing them for just a tad bit while the rest of you went down to the car. Because something was up and something was not right. And they started picking objects up off the gravestones and arranging them in a circle. And
they were getting something off at every headstone. Like, two guys went down here getting off this headstone, two gals went on this side getting stuff, and then they were going to one central headstone.
Yeah, and I literally said, hey, what you guys doing? And they went, oh, we're setting up for the Ouija board. And I went, oh! And I turned around and I said, hey guys, yeah, I think I'm ready to go now. And to my knowledge, I don't think they knew how to close a portal once you play with a Ouija board.
All I can remember is after that, we were driving down the road and you saw an old abandoned house that we were going to go check out. The sky behind where we were just coming from was so dark, like you could just feel it.
It was pitch black. No stars in the sky, no nothing. And what's weird is that the sky it looked completely separated. Like on one side you had a pitch black, like dark as dark could be.
You paint the floors, the wall, and the ceiling black, no windows, no doorway, no nothing. That's what it looks like.
And then you say travel up 5 miles up the road from Moonville Tunnel.
You get the moon and the stars and any light off any house, anything shiny.
Yeah, like words cannot explain the feeling that we got from leaving there. It was something that we said to us afterwards. We were like, after seeing a ritual being performed or getting prepared, we said we're never going back up to that cemetery. We'll go to the tunnel. Tunnel's perfectly fine. Haunted by 3 ghosts.
Maybe more.
Maybe more. But we will never step foot in that cemetery.
No. Because I only get those 3 intelligent responses on the spirit box. One saying danger, one saying lurk, and one saying black magic. That was the only thing. Like, you didn't hear a faint echo, a faint scream, somebody trying to send a message to anybody else. You know, they wasn't calling for a loved one. It was the only 3 intelligent remarks made.
Alrighty. I think that's about it for this story. And we'll see you next time.
Before we cut this episode, if anybody does do a Ouija board, please make sure you learn how to close the session so you're not opening a portal before you mess with it.
Very positive message to send about that type of situation. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Please subscribe to the Punkcraft channel. Please hit that notification bell. And thank you for watching. Leave a comment. Bye!